Let's talk about control and why it's important and why it matters. Most of my clients and the people that I talk to that are considering a career transition keep telling me the same thing over and over and over, which is that, Adam, I don't feel like I'm in control of my life. I don't feel like I'm in control at work, and I don't feel like I'm in control of my fate when it comes to my career, right? So why is this a problem? Well, this is a problem because if you don't feel like you're in control, that means that you're not in the driver's seat. You're in the passenger seat. And so you're just kind of taking whatever life gives you. And well, oftentimes you're not going to get what you want. You're not going to get what you need, right? So in work itself, especially for people who work in sales or in project management, there are so many variables that are outside of their control. And this can be a great source of stress and frustration, right? So you could be doing the best job that you possibly can, coming in early, staying late, you're working on deals, you're working on a project, and then something happens, right? A competitor comes in, they undercut your price, and you had this big deal that you're working on that was going to get you to your number, and you thought everything was good. You showed up to work in a good mood. You've been feeling good for the past couple of weeks. You're expecting this deal to come through or this project to be completed, and then poof, it's gone, right? And all of a sudden, your mood goes from, yes, everything is great, to, oh shit, I am screwed, right? And that's not fun, right? Because that leads to this roller coaster of emotions, and it's a volatile situation where you just can't ever relax. You know, you're walking around on eggshells. This happens to you enough times, you start to get a little bit, I don't know, it's like a mild form of PTSD. You hear some bad news about a deal and it starts to freak you out because you think, oh no, there it goes again. Not ideal, right? Not for everyone, at least, right? Some people, they're okay with the ups and downs, the highs and lows. They thrive under high pressure environments, and they just understand it's just part of the nature of the game. Well, that's not true for everybody, right? And we're all different. We all have different personalities and different interests and all these things. So if that isn't you, if you're the kind of person that you know that you just want that sense of control, and another way of putting that is you want predictability, right? You want to come into work and you want to be able to know what to expect. You want to have to be able to know if you're in good standing and have an expectation that if you do your job well, you'll stay in good standing, so that you're not kind of, you know, one day you feel high, one day you feel low, and you're just running around ragged, right? So that's control at work. And then there's this idea of control within your career path where, you know, if you feel like you just kind of are stuck in this track of this line of work and you don't feel like you can do anything about it because you're confused about what else to do, well, that's also going to result in you feeling helpless, right? You're going to feel like, well, what's the point? I have no control over the situation. I am a salesperson, or I am a project manager, or whatever the case may be. This is just my fate, right? Well, that's not right. You know, all it means is that you need to step up to the plate and regain control, right? Do the hard work of changing your career, or looking into something new, or working on your resume, or working with a coach, you know, taking proactive measures and committing to a plan. Because you know what happens the minute you commit to a plan? You regain control. And how do you think it feels when you step back into the driver's seat? It feels good. It's empowering, right? It's encouraging, it's uplifting. And that's it. That's when everything changes. Then it's just a matter of following the plan and executing. So this is exactly what I offer my clients in my coaching programs, is a sense of control, an ability to be back in the driver's seat, to take action consistently that produces results, that's going to result in greater clarity, sense of relief, increased self-confidence, and a new career or a new job. So boom, 3 months, that can be all it takes to go from point A to point B. So that's it. This is, again, kind of an exploration of this idea of control and what happens when you lack a sense of control, with whether that's, you know, in your day-to-day or in the grander scheme of your career path. So something to consider. Keep considering what this means to you. And if you're feeling like enough is enough, I want to take back control of my life, well, then shoot me a message and we can set up a time to talk and see for yourself if this is something that's interesting to you.